Cappies, welcome to your extended reading. This must be one of the most beautiful readings, one of the most positive readings that I've done for you in a while. We see how hard you have worked on this, how long you have waited for this, and this really proves the fact that consistency and persistence really can take you where you want to be, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of everything that you have gone through, which turned out to be a struggle. Right now, here you have the result. Here you have exactly what you were wanting to achieve. And we see how soon things, because of that Wheel of Fortune, are going to start changing and evolving into that sun energy. Now, let's clarify the cards and let's see the details of what's coming ahead for you. What is that Wheel of Fortune bringing to you? How are you going to recognize it? And also, how is life changing in the near and distant future? Then we will focus on this person right here, see who they are. Let's start with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Does not surprise me. All right. Okay. So this is where you are going to receive this Wheel of Fortune. Right now, what we're seeing right next to it is that 10 of Wands. And this is really that confirmation that this is something you have been working on for a very long time. Now, back to that 10, there is a cycle that you started 10 years ago. You know, it can be 10 months ago for some of you, something a little bit more recent. But for most of you, this spans across years. And right here, we see how you have envisioned this life for yourself. And the details that you have created here are absolutely amazing, because what is coming up for you is actually the visual and concrete representation of your dreams. How do you do this? How do you get from envisioning something so specifically and then actually seeing it around you, like you just jumped from the vision to the reality of it? This is absolutely amazing. Right now, we see that in order to understand where that turning point is going to be, you have to look into a project or an area that you have been focusing on for a long, long time. This clearly talks about something that at first it was amazing. The Ace of Wands. Yes, the idea, the spark, the Two of Wands planning, the Three of Wands taking action, and then the conflict, solving the conflict. You got to this point that you were so tired, exhausted even. You had a lot to deal with. And right now we see how all that hard work is actually taking you here. I see here for some of you moving home and overall accomplishing something that clearly determines the end of that journey. And with the end, of course, we always have the beginning of something else. Now, we see with that Three of Wands here that there is something right now that it's going to make you busy. This is energy manifested. It's something that it's finally releasing after a long time thinking about it, right? And when this happens, you are going to be busy. Again, here I see leaving home, whether it's a physical, leaving home geographically, changing, going somewhere else, or just getting out of your comfort zone entirely. You're going to do something here which you have seen just people usually doing it, people that are majorly successful, something that you see other people doing and that you thought it would never happen to you. Yet here we are. You achieving this major milestone is absolutely beautiful, inspiring. Now, what we see is how this Wheel of Fortune is actually making you start a chapter that will last perhaps for the rest of your life. This is long lasting. This is not something that you have right now and then after a couple weeks, couple months is going to be gone. You have to sign something. You are entering an agreement where there are expectations, and where you also have the security that this is going to last a long time. You also here you're seeing how things change around you, and you're starting to learn the patterns. And man, that's absolutely fundamental, because when you know what the patterns around you are, now you know how to apply the same system and keep manifesting even after this. And right next to it, we have judgment. We were talking about the rebirth, you remember, just a few minutes ago? And that's exactly what we're seeing here with judgment. This is a new you, Capricorn. Again, new partner, new house, new life, new job, new awareness of yourself. You are getting much closer to the higher version of yourself. And also now what I see is that you can be 100% honest in your life. You don't have to ask for help. You don't have to change your vision or your actions because you have to beg someone else to do something for you or to help you out in something. Not anymore. Now you are the provider. You are the teacher. You are in charge of your life. And it's absolutely beautiful. Now, before seeing how your life is actually going to change in the near and distant future after this Wheel of Fortune does its job, the cards want us to talk about that Page of Swords. So let's see who this person around you is right now. Why I want to look into that? Because the Page of Swords is someone who it's a shy energy. They might not tell you how they feel, at least at this point in time. It's someone who is not really coming up on the surface yet. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh, are you serious? So, in order to try to identify this person, we have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who either is already very independent and abundant, or someone who considers those things very, very important. And I do believe already that this is a great match for you. As Capricorns, we love to connect with people and to provide, to take care of them. But at the same time, we love as well our space, our independency. We want to get to this, right? We do not want to having to ask. We want to be able to decide to move in our lives, making moves and taking actions that don't really have to wait on other people. And that is really beautiful. And I see that this person has the same essence, the same energy, and the same idea around how important it is for that Nine of Pentacles and that energy to not be ever replaced, not ever be sacrificed. And so this person is someone who is actually on the same page as you. They're very similar to you in a lot of ways. And right here, we see how actually you're not expecting them to be interested in you. With that Ace of Swords, the fact that they have these kind of emotions for you, it will be a surprise. It will be a aha moment, truth revealed, a powerful moment which will give you a new perspective on what this connection can actually become. This is going to be very revealing, and it's going to make you so happy. I mean, now you have so much going on for you. You have the sun, you have the happiness, you have the love, you have the abundance, you have the independency. What else can you ask for, Capricorn? This is absolutely inspiring, beautiful, amazing. I am so happy that you're about to enter this amazing chapter of your life. Now, let's see what's coming in that wasn't there before. Let's see how your life is actually about to change in the near future. And we already got the Two of Cups. So expect a lot of romance. Now, we all care about that stability, the resources, the money, the abundance. But what you are going to receive here on top of that is a time of extreme emotional energy where you're going to really feel like you're dreaming, but you are actually living your life instead. This is just looking someone in their eyes and feeling your heartbeat racing like crazy. This is feeling the butterflies in your stomach. This is really discovering what love is and having your heart awakening again, spiritual awakening, love awakening again. There is something very special coming your way, and I do believe that you will be able to end this year with fireworks. It's going to be really, really beautiful. So in the near future, we have that, and we have a lot of justice. We have a lot of contracts as well. Perhaps something you have to sign, something you have to do. There is a lot of passion, motivation. You feel a free spirit, which is, it can be weird because you're getting justice, structure, contracts, and then free spirit. But that's where you feel free. Whenever something is set in stone and there is a signature, that's when you can breathe, when you can stop thinking about, okay, I have it now, I don't have it anymore in a week. So this is clearly something that right now it will start maybe small, and then it will keep growing and growing and growing non-stop, and it's going to become exactly what you wanted it to be. How is your life changing in the distant future? Wow. So the Emperor, I mean, you are growing into your power, Capricorn, right here. Keep in mind that this Emperor is someone who is very structured. As we were saying, you find happiness in that. But at the same time, inside of you, the essence must be this full energy right here. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to try new things and to expect changes in general. Nothing will always be exactly the same. The best thing that we can do to keep our success is to be able to adapt to changes. Rigidity is good, but it's not long term, cannot be long term. So right now, definitely create your structure, but you are going to experience a lot of beautiful things in your life, and different as well. You might change direction. You might have to make choices that at first you want to postpone because, you know, I have found my happiness. I found my perfect place. But at the same time, that wheel of fortune keeps turning, turning, and turning. And the best thing that you can do to always be happy is to adapt. There is a lot that this universe wants to give you. We have resources, money, love, happiness. Just make sure to play the game of life. Don't make rules that go against that game, because the game says things always change. And the best thing to do is learning how to adapt and find happiness in everything. Happiness, abundance, and success. You are receiving so much from the universe. I do believe that this might be karma accumulated from a previous life as well. You're going to receive major rewards in this timeline. And what is coming ahead is going to change completely your life, and it's going to determine your future and its new, beautiful, and abundant outcome.